What is up, guys? This is Massless115525, and I'm here to do another video. Doing another video from my phone. Apologize if I'm kind of quiet because people here are sleeping and I'm kind of in my storage room. It's not really an ideal place to make a video, but whatever. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, up in these environments where you're living with a bunch of niggas. But I'm here today to do a basically kind of, you can say it's an update video, maybe kind of a little bit of a rant, but not really. But I can't even say it's a rant. It's a more of an update video, and this is about Tekken 7. Another Tekken video because it's originally what I did, and as everyone knows, the placement tests were out for it, and I think it was in Japan. For basically kind of like a beta test. I'm a month late with this video, but it's whatever. And they introduced the new mechanics, and they introduced you were able to play as some characters, some including my character Law, Shayu, Dragunov, and even but the thing that was most notable was the addition of the two new characters, which is Claudio and Katrina, and there was some gameplay on that. And Katrina seems to be, well, as they've said, it's more beginner friendly, for more beginner friendly players. And Claudio, I don't know what the hell he is, but he looks like a dude from Soul Calibur. So I mean, basically my thoughts on it is, as I've noticed, they got rid of the bound system, but replaced it with something else. More like they basically made it as if the moves you used to carry onto the wall as kind of like a miniature bound, and then I guess there's some things you can do after that. Like maybe you can even, for example, you can do laws like maybe forward 3 would be the new bound, and then all of a sudden you can do back 2 to put him into the ground, into the stage or whatever, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So long combos are still present, and from what I'm seeing from it, I guess it's okay. It's good. I'm glad that they fixed the raid system, which was absolutely retarded in Tekken Tag 2. Basically had characters that could just take away 70% of your life or more with rage plus the tag assault. It was Craig Marduk. Whoo, Tekken Tekken in terms of balance, I would say the tries the most to have the most balanced fighting game. But just like every other fighting game, it's gonna have its broken characteristics. For example, Marvel vs. Capcom is a great example of a ton of broken characters. But in Tekken Tag 2, it was for certain characters, it was pretty apparent. Like I said, Craig Marduk, to me, broken as all hell, especially with Rage. He could basically kill you in a string. It was absolutely ridiculous. Rage, oh my goodness. Yeah, I cannot tell you the amount of times where I faced singles, basically 2 versus 1, but it's such a pain in the butt cheeks. Like, when you're just basically it just feels like you're fighting a brick wall sometimes with singles, because you're comboing them and you're hitting them and you're hitting them. But the thing about singles is that it regenerates a little bit, and they also get raid, so they also do a crap ton. They can take a crap ton of your life with with just a combo. So I mean, but I'm glad the raid is fixed. And also the addition of super arts. I thought that was really cool. How that works, you can only it's one of the addition of the new raids that's in Tekken 7, where you can either use a super. Well, I know for Kazuya, you can either use a super or go into his devil form, which you can no longer just transform to at will. Oh, and another thing that was broken about Tekken Tag 2, the Mishimas. Woo, man. They did ridiculous damage, and to me, they had an answer for basically anything you do. But those are just my personal complaints. I'm sure people have other complaints about the game. Obviously, with each different player, they're going to have different complaints. But to me, what stood out was too much damage. Well, characters doing too much damage, for example, Craig Marduk, and who else? I can't even think of any. I knew Eddie and Lars together was ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous damage. Yeah, but I'm glad that rage is fixed in Tekken 7. But I mean, as with fighting games, you replace one annoying thing, and I mean you replace one annoying thing with something else that's annoying. So maybe the supers will probably be annoying because they have crush properties which you can take damage, kind of similar to Street Fighter EX moves, where you know you can take certain where you can take a hit and then you know you unleash your special. So I mean that's basically my thoughts on Tekken 7, and I mean kind of my problems with Tekken Tag 2. I hope they learn from Tekken Tag 2 because I mean although it is a fun game, it can be frustrating, especially for newcomers who are trying to learn the game, because you basically have these these broken mechanics rage to me, because at least in Tekken 6 with rage you were gonna die in like 2 hits, but in Tekken Tag you can get rage with about half health and basically decimate a team alone if you have the right characters. Like for example, if you had like Craig Marduk and like Brian, like good luck to you. Oh, and the hop kicks, I feel those need to be those need to be fixed as well. I mean, there are times where, I mean, I'm fighting Armor King and I feel like it's safe hop kicks, but I mean, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think Tekken 7 will be awesome? Do you think it's gonna suck? I mean, what do you feel about the new design? How do you feel about the new characters? And also, those are also weren't all the characters, so I mean, there are also obviously more to be announced. So, this is it. This is Masters115525. And that's it for my video. So, peace out. Leave what you think, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.